we're on stage, we're in a DJ booth, who knows? Disc jockeys working in silos?
Nigel.cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Hello, Jockeys, welcome. Thank you for joining me, moi, Nigel.cecil, along with my very good friend Hilary. Disc jockeys working in silos. How come we've got this headline topic for this video? We're going to be talking about disc jockeys. And Hilary has said, Nigel, because we're talking about disc jockeys, can you rave a little bit for this video? So come on, join me for a rave. We're on stage, we're in a DJ booth, who knows? Disc jockeys working in silos? Some of you amongst our fair-minded and equitable friends, our regular viewers, are members of Equity. And you'll get in touch via our usual email address to bring to our attention your comments, views, observations and questions. Thank you very much. But two of you at least, apart from being members of Equity, are also, as far as your skills and talents are concerned, disc jockeys. Been professional disc jockeys for many years, and recently you've been made aware of a video published by Equity of a younger person, a disc jockey, saying, well, it's like working in a silo. And you're saying they can't possibly be referring to stuck in a DJ booth in a club. Stuck in a DJ booth? Disc jockeys are the heart and soul of a club. You have to relate to the audience, the ethnicity, the culture, the different types of music. Each club invariably has their own target audience. And when a club owner finds a disc jockey, be them in a booth or wherever, who can relate to their audience, build them up, rave, get into the rhythm, the beat of the moment, they are worth their weight in gold. They are the heart and soul of the entertainment at that night, even if it's a wedding reception, a birthday party, all sorts of celebrations, or in a big stadium, on stage, raving, sight trance, the bass beat. Disc jockeys are certainly, as we've said, the heart and soul. So working in a silo, yes, I remembered, Hilary, we used to have some great nights at the Hippodrome, a Monday night at the Hippodrome in London. Peter Stringfellow, you hardly saw the disc jockey because the music just kept going, the beat of the moment. I'm digressing, sorry about this one, but anyway, working in a silo. So clearly they must be referring to the fact that, well, they're self-employed sole traders, and you could go for weeks without meeting a fellow actors known. You know, a singer, a comedian, a guitar vocalist, a magician, a children's entertainer, all sorts of things. But they are united with one common theme. They are self-employed sole traders. So Equity having networks, well, it keeps everyone in boxes. The skills in boxes, you know, singers here, comedians there, fire eaters there, circus entertainers there. But invariably, what unites them all, the common thread, is they are self-employed sole traders. Now, back in the day, they were looked after. You know, Variety Artists Federation, incorporated with Equity, and they brought their structure with them so they could keep in touch with the gigging economy. Because self-employed sole traders, actors known, aren't like every other worker, because they could be here, there and everywhere with all sorts of venues. And Equity, bless their cotton socks, can't negotiate collectively in agreement over all the venues, the clubs, the pubs, the opportunities for self-employed sole traders. So variety branches, can we mention the word variety? It's old hat. Set that aside. It's the concept, the branches especially for self-employed sole traders, actors known, were the heart and soul of being able to keep in touch regularly with similar performers in your area. There were several in London. There were those across the country, thriving. Indeed, some of them, like the one in Manchester, it had annual galas, hundreds turning up, a benevolent fund of their own to help fellow performers. You all got together. That club's no good. That one's wonderful. Have you seen what's happening to that one? Joe's going to go bust. No, of course, but yes, Mary there. She runs a wonderful bar. You got all the vibes in your face. Am I raving enough, Hilary? So where does it leave us now? Because you see, equity, well, they allowed the whole membership to have a vote on what the minority, albeit maybe 25% or 30% of the union, self-employed sole traders could have by the way of services provided by the union. So the whole membership, because many would not understand the disciplines of being self-employed sole traders, let's close down the variety branches, the opportunities for those members to come together locally just to discuss gigging opportunities and what was going on in their area. But anyway, think about what you will. It seems a great loss because networks just aren't the same. But we'll come to disc jockeys. Disc jockeys, the heart and soul. You would say, well, Nigel, you know, you're getting old and past it. It doesn't count. Doesn't count. It doesn't count. Back in the day, there was a band in London called Quintessence, and a member of that band was Raja Ram. Raja Ram is now 86 years old, a little bit older than moi. And they are raving away, headlining the bill at a recent rave last year in Brazil. You know, sight trance, just look at them, 86 years old.
Are you ready to rock? You've come to the right place. This is a sensational party.
And there's other disc jockeys of similar ages who know how to communicate. Back in the day, well, as a disc jockey, I earned £3 a night. But my last gig as a disc jockey, before I digressed onto other things, was what? Around about 2004. Okay, a bit of a time ago. But I still, after paying all the crew, took home about £4,000 profit. And you know, you could be a disc jockey and become a vice president of equity. And then others would say, who knows anything about being a DJ? What does equity actually know? Have they heard of the royal ruler, Tony Prince, DMC? DMC are having their annual World Convention Championships in November in London. And what about this shift website for disc jockeys and other interactions? They've just had a meeting in London, you know. But anyway, we're digressing. Rave a little bit. Checking a few pictures of moi when I was young, spinning the discs on the platter. So there we are. Disc jockeys working in silos. It's all about communicating, being in touch with other gigging artists, self-employed, sole traders, all coming together. Variety branches, call them what you will, used to do that. But now they've gone. Networks aren't the same because it's keeping everyone in boxes. We don't want restrictions in entertainment and creativity, do we? You know, unreservedly promoting and performing creativity. So, as always, we'll leave this one with you. Do get in touch via our usual email address and let us know what you think about all sorts of topics. And as we've been discussing equity, to all artists, good work, to all workers, good art, and to all people everywhere, equity. And when it comes to disc jockeys, you better keep your professional fingers crossed and at least keep the platter spinning on the decks or doing the rave mixing. Chuckabutters, until the next time, may the platter force be with you.